Hey guys, welcome to another GitLab HA video here today. We're going to be probably two videos down. So this one's going to be a Prometheus one, and then we're going to do the HA proxy one as the last video to configure it because we're going to do some search stuff. So I don't want to muddle up both those into one video. So we're going to just keep them separate and get this configured. So this one we'll just finish configuring the Prometheus server that will essentially do all the communication for monitoring and whatnot for your GitLab HA. So let's get started. So for the Prometheus node, this one is a lot more calm when it comes to figuring out what you need to do. There is a scrape config that we will need to update. But those will just be domain names, so we're not really too worried about those. So let's start configuring the GitLab RB here. So roles, we'll need to add another role here. So elif Prometheus in inventory hostname. We will do roles, and we want the monitoring role as well as the console role, and we should be set right there for that. Then we'll need to do the external URL as well. So let's get to that external URL. One of these will be the right external URL. Here we go. And we will do here or Prometheus in inventory hostname. Then we got the listen address we're going to need to be listening on. So let's set that. If Prometheus in inventory hostname and if, and we will have to set this to 0000. And then the mon Kubernetes, so we're not doing Kubernetes, so let's set that to false as well. If Prometheus in inventory hostname, set this to false, and if, and that would be embarrassing if I wasn't watching and noticed I typed it in wrong, because then I would have to go back and fix it. Well, actually, I would have to go figure out the error and then figure out that I mistyped it. Or Prometheus in inventory hostname, and then the configuration, console configuration, will do the same thing. Or Prometheus, ooh, spelled that wrong. That would have been bad. In inventory hostname. And then we got our scrape config. So PG bouncer and perfect. So let's look this up here. But we will do it in like Visual Studio Code real quick. So we'll remove that, and then we will add this. So let's do this here real quick. So these will be the PG bouncer servers. So essentially GitLab -PG bouncer 1.dragon.local 2 and 3, and then the bottom ones will be the perfect servers. Here we go, 2 and 3. Then these ones will be the perfect servers, so we'll copy that. Prefect, gotta type it in right, otherwise it won't connect correctly either. So here we go. Then we got 2 and 3 here as well. And then we can copy and paste this into the terminal. Not terminal, our config. So if Prometheus in inventory hostname, and if this, paste that. So that should be all good. And then the last thing that we have here is making sure Nginx is disabled. So or Prometheus in inventory hostname. And that's pretty much it to configure Prometheus. So let's save this and then run it. Configure Prometheus. Commit that. And then we can run it as well. So let's double check the jobs. We will want to make sure this source control syncs first. and then we can run the job. So GitLab HA, we can run this, and the DNS name for that is just GitLab-Prometheus, which is what we would expect. So paste that, hit next, hit launch, and let the magic happen. So we'll fast forward this video once it's finished, and then we can do the status to make sure everything's up and running. All right, I actually did have to run this a few times because I actually messed up a few syntax, but we finally got it. And now we should be able to log in to the box, which I actually am already logged in. And we can just do a GitLab CTL status. And it should show us that we are running Prometheus on this box, which is what we're expecting. So that will be it for this video. So we have one more video, which will be configuring HA proxy with an SSL cert to hit our GitLab Rails application and being able to log into GitLab. And that will be the final video for this series when we do it. So stay tuned, and hopefully you enjoyed this video. If you did, feel free to leave a like, comment, subscribe, and we'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.